Welcome to Comedy Shorts, brought to you by the Comedy Cafe Berlin. I'm Brian, and I'll be your referee for tonight's wonderful match. We have two more shows before we take our summer break. So looking forward to this night and one more night of showing you the fun that we can give you. Let's introduce our teams, and then we'll get your suggestions and start playing. We have Lindsay and Carl playing together. They are the mail order babies. That's what they wanted. And we have Yael and Christian coming in, and they are the Tinder disaster. And playing both sides of the comedy fence is Summer Banks, playing for both teams as our designated jokester. And there she is. So without further ado, let me just get, I'm going to ask for a couple suggestions. One, a location. So we'll start with the location. And also for the next game after this, I need a whole bunch of different styles of movies, of theater, genres, like Westerns or something like that, film noir, things like that. So type in both location for this next game, just one location. And for the next game, I need a whole slew of different styles, okay? So our first game is called Echo, and we're gonna get a location in just a minute, I hope, from somebody out there. In the game of Echo, essentially one team will be starting. We will start with the mail order babies, and they will start a scene based on your suggestion. Then somewhere in there, I'm going to stop that scene, and we'll take the last line that was said, and it becomes the first line in the other team's scene. Okay, they come on stage, they start a new scene based on that line. They go for a while until I stop their scene. I take the last line that they said, it becomes the first line in the new scene of the other team, back and forth. So I've got some suggestions, so here we go. We've got, a nursing home, okay, is our first suggestion of the night. So there we go. Hey, mail order babies, come on stage. Wonderful, we've got one. Carl and Lindsay, good. The suggestion is a nursing home. Players, are you ready?
Yes.
Then I am out of here. Go.
Sweetheart, I'm 55. I think this is a bit extreme. I mean, I can still look after myself.
Well, I mean, just prepare for the future. How about let's be foresighted about this, you know?
But this place is horrible. It smells like, I mean, old people, for want of it. Can I please just stay with you?
I mean, it's 55 plus, Dad. I mean, come on. Like, that's the community. Don't hate on your own community.
Okay, okay, I see. I mean, they've got table tennis. I like table tennis.
That could be table tennis, shuffleboard, golf.
Oh, golf.
Debate society. They have everything.
Debate society, huh?
Yeah, you watch Fox News and argue with other people. It's great.
I feel like I'm just gonna get sick here, though.
What do you mean?
That's it? Good. I feel like I'm gonna get sick here.
Okay, I feel like I'm just gonna get sick here.
Okay,
you know,
well, it is a hospital, ma'am, and you're already sick. So what's a little bit more sick? You know?
But you know, I mean, I know it's weird because I'm a doctor, but I don't like sick people.
Okay. How many
I
years?
don't like being sick. It stresses me out.
Okay, Dr. Poopy Pants. How long did you train to become a doctor? Because maybe you should have considered that during that time.
I mean, I don't know. I mean, it's everything was so sudden. I mean, there was this university thing. It was online. They said I'm good to go. I don't know. And all of a sudden I'm here, and then I meet the patient, and then it's like, I don't feel so good.
Doctor, did you actually graduate?
Well, yeah. There was a signature.
Ooh. There
I think it was
a signature.
There was a signature on this form.
Ma'am, please calm down. I don't know what to say. Maybe you used invisible ink? I don't understand.
Why is this document blank?
I look. We will endeavor to accommodate you.
I've
But
been in this queue for 4 hours.
look, all I'm saying is, if the form isn't filled out, we can't actually bury you in the cemetery. If and
I'll
when
be
you
dead
die.
soon.
I mean, I don't doubt that, but if you please, there are people waiting behind you. If you could just go to the back of the queue, fill out the form.
Here's the form. Here's my copy of the form.
Okay, I mean, we have no way of verifying if that was doctored or not. Ma'am, I feel like I've seen you in here before.
Yeah, I'm planning on dying. I've been in a few times now.
Let me check. Catherine O'Malley. Okay, we have 15 cemetery plots in the name of Catherine O'Malley. Ma'am,
It's a common fucking name.
Okay, let me just run it up. And yeah,
1972.
yeah, they're all. It's
Report it.
all you, ma'am. It's all
it.
you.
The last line is 1972.
1972 was the best year on the moon.
You are so right.
I mean, isn't it like amazing that, we can just like travel and like now we can just take a train and like get to the moon and like be here and sit in the moon and like drink like moon shakes and stuff. I mean, who would have thought, it's crazy, Matilda. God.
Look, Louise, the most important thing is that you find the moon inside yourself.
Whoa, that's deep.
It's almost
You should be
later.
you should be like a trainer lady, like a inner moon lady finder girl.
You think I could?
I think you got it, girl. And it's not because I'm high. I'm not saying
Okay,
that
good.
'cause I'm
The
high.
next scene, I think you got it, girl.
I think you got it, girl. You got your lines down. You've got the look. You can be the new KFC spokesperson.
Finally.
Yeah, the new Colonel
I'll be the
Sanders.
voice of fried chicken.
Yeah, absolutely. And you know what? I feel like representation is very important in the media. And
Yeah,
it's
there's just not enough loud Southern white women.
right. This is what I keep telling people. This is what I keep telling everybody at this casting agency. I think you're going to crush it. Can I get the line one more time about the 11 herbs and spices? I love that.
Chicken has been seasoned since 1952 with 11 herbs and spices.
Girlfriend, I can taste that. I can taste that right now. You bring such, there's a Southern flavor, but there's kind of like a Valley flavor to it as well.
Yeah, exactly. That's my mom and my dad. I'm like from a mixed couple, like South California and South Georgia.
Oh, wow. So diverse.
Very diverse. Yeah.
Amazing.
So the line is the line is so diverse.
Wow. It's so diverse. This plant is incredible.
It's been my life's work. You have to understand. Samuel, proving that I could create this diversity in an otherwise inhospitable landscape
It
took all of my energy for the last 10 years. My husband left me. My children have left me.
Veronica, how the hell did you do it? I mean, I would have been too depressed to create any more life after all that crap happened to me. I mean, you're my hero. I want you to know that.
Thank you. At least you believe in me.
Well, so the reason I'm calling is we're looking for donations. So I'm just curious if you are going to donate to the animal shelter here in Neukölln. We don't need plants, but it's really cool. But you are my hero. Will you donate?
I thought you cared about me.
No, I'm just a college student they hired just to do telemarketing.
And that is a game. Thank you guys. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Let's see. I'm going to give that game then to the Tinder Disaster.
Yeah!
TD gets the 5 for the closing bell game on that. So Tinder Disaster, mail order babies have 0. Meaning, Tinder Disaster, you're going to be first in this next game. Let me check it. Hold on. Oh, hold on. Tinder Disaster. What? Wait. I'm sorry. Changing Styles. Who's up for that game? Sorry.
Right.
Oh, that would be you guys, right? Changing
Not
Styles. So why don't you come on up here? We're going to do a game of Changing Styles because I got the suggestions for that.
Oh,
Yeah?
sweet. Okay.
Fine. Thank you. And Summer Banks, you'll be in this game as well if you'd like. We have a suggestion. Oh, and how about this for the next game? Hello, audience. I do need one new suggestion then. I've got enough for this game, but for the next game, I need the title of a play that's never been written. All right. Just give me a title of a play. All right. So for this game, we're going to do a game called Changing Styles. There you are. And that's why you gave me a whole bunch of styles. We also have a suggestion for a location of a record store. Okay, a record store. So how it'll happen is they'll set up a story based on this suggestion. And then after the platform, after the story has been established, I'm going to start yelling out different styles, different genres, the suggestions you gave me, and the scene will change and transform using and grow in that particular style that I give. It'll go on for a while until I yell out another style, and then the scene will transform into that style of movie or TV or television. So redundant. So here we go with the game of Changing Styles. Players, are you ready? All right, start off with just an open scene, and here we go. Thank you.
Oh, wow. There's some really rare stuff in here.
Yeah, I mean, that's what we specialize in.
I didn't even know Talking Heads did a Moody Blues tribute album.
Oh man, that is some of their best work. Absolutely.
I mean,
yeah, it's actually flip it over. It's a double album. There's a whole Shadows cover album on the back too.
I'm not even familiar with that, but the outfits make me curious.
Oh man. Oh man, the Shadows. Talk to your dad. Your dad will know about the Shadows.
My dad is so not cool.
Well, then he sounds like the key demographic. Hey, can I just say something to you?
Yeah.
I haven't had a customer in here in like 3 weeks. And I'm just so grateful that you're here right now. Everything's moved online, and it's cool to just like look a person in the eye who maybe might buy something. Please buy something.
I mean, obviously I will. I've never left a record store empty-handed in my life.
Oh, awesome. Okay.
Young adult style.
I mean, you know how teachers and parents are. Ugh. Music is my only escape.
Yeah, man, me too. It's like when David Byrne is singing, it's as if every crush I ever had is texting me back all at the same time.
No one else has ever understood me. I have a weird mentor-like attraction to you.
Oh, whoa, that's so weird. I mean, I'm only like 13, so nobody's ever said anything like that to me before.
Hey, Miranda,
Hi.
were you going to buy a record for me?
Maybe I was. Maybe I was gonna buy a real good one.
Hey, Stacy, welcome to the record store. You look awesome.
Oh, hi. I'm sorry. Were you Martin?
It's Marcus, but you can call me whatever you like.
Marcus.
True crime.
It was here all along. The Talking Heads cover The Muppets. I don't know any other conclusion to draw except we have the right person for this crime.
Look,
I,
a lot of people are Talking Heads fans and a lot of people are Muppets fans. This doesn't seem like hard evidence to me. There's too much conjecture involved.
Let me talk to you about Tina Weymouth's baselines at length, forensically. They're sick. They're sick, sick, sick baselines.
Marcus, I checked the cell tower data.
Ping!
We
Look.
know that you were in the forest.
Look, cell tower data is not admissible in this state as evidence. It's all just coincidence as far as the
facts. He's tense, he's nervous, and he can't relax. He's a psycho killer.
Whoa. Look, I admit this looks bad. All the clues are lining up, but you haven't got shit on me. This isn't gonna stand up in court.
Stand up in court. You'll be lucky to stand up after this interview at all.
Exactly.
I'm a private detective. I can do what I want.
Look, this is my record store, and until I see a warrant, I'm gonna have to ask you to get out of here.
Documentary.
I'm the producer of an independent documentary, so I can do whatever I want.
Yeah, but if they don't sign the warrant or the waiver, like, I shouldn't even be in this record store. So, like, not without a imaging licensing or whatever.
Plus, I mean, who has final say on the edit in this thing?
Yeah, you gotta have final cut. Oh my God.
I've seen a lot of these documentaries before, and you're just gonna twist our words. So no matter who I say I have a crush on, or who I say I did or did not murder, I mean, you can just pick and choose whatever you want.
Is this fly on the wall or cinema verite? Because
it feels like it's going in a very cinema verite direction. Thank you, Miranda.
I prefer to be shot from the right. Shoot me from the right.
Miranda, you're attractive from all angles. Okay, that's part of the problem with this. Like, I'm having trouble keeping my distance. Okay, sorry.
ASMR.
You can keep your distance from me and be close to you as you want me to be.
Hey, Stacy.
Boost, you're hurting my stomach.
Stacy, after you finish wrapping this documentary, would you consider maybe going to the prom with me?
Mm-hmm.
I'm committed to
It was too ASMR good. What did you say?
I'm already committed.
Wow, that really hurts. That feels like a shard of glass scraping down a blackboard and straight into my heart.
Number away.
Science fiction. Sorry, but I gotta. Science fiction.
Captain Stacy,
Yes.
if you will not accompany me to the prom, perhaps you should leave the record store and go back to hyperspace.
I have already planted my flag on this corner of the record store. Lieutenant Marcus.
Planting flags at other people's record stores is a violation of the Prime Directive. And as such, you will have to be placed in the brig. Yes, this record store has a brig.
Time to Kobayashi Maru her.
All right, Lieutenant Marcus.
We believe that. I suspect that Lieutenant Marcus may have fallen victim to the anomaly that we picked up in deep space earlier on. He's behaving quite peculiarly.
Yes, it appears, unfortunately, that I am without a second, at least not one who's in command of her senses.
Captain, I may be an artificial life form, but I can assume command when called upon to.
Opera.
I can't believe that this record store is full of so many vinyl albums from the last century.
I just wanted one relationship too.
I'm so alone.
And now we sing 20 21 measures about how alone he is, how alone, 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 alone,
Everyone is so alone. We are teens in a record store, and we are alone. Nobody will date me. I am so alone.
Vinyl is not dead.
Digital downloads.
And Steve, thank you, guys. Thanks very much. Wacky, wonderful. As we go to the Tinder disaster, come on up here. And Summer Banks, you can play this one again. This is now a game called Playwright. We have.
Can I just say you guys were wonderful?
Yeah.
Oh, thanks.
For the next game, by the way, you can start typing in people. I have now we need different radio stations, different styles of radio stations, please, for the next game coming up. So, for example, classic rock, but you don't have to take that one in. We've got a couple we can still use from our other suggestions for the last game. I can use a couple, but I need more radio station styles of stations, right? Okay. So for this game, we do have a suggestion. The title of the play is called Death by Dessert. Now, in this game, Yael will be our playwright. She will be explaining the different scene setups while Christian and Summer play those scenes. So without further ado, we have the game of Playwright. Players, you can begin.
It is Christmas night. It is very dark and cold. We see two people in the kitchen drinking tea. One of them, Laurie, is an old woman. She has lived in this house for centuries. The other one is Bobby. Bobby is very small. He sees Laurie as a mentor in a way. And for the first time in a very long time, they can spend Christmas together.
Did you get me a gift for Christmas?
Of course I did. I always wanted to bring you the youngest pea shoots from my mother's garden.
Pea shoots? Won't they be frozen at this time of year?
She has a greenhouse.
Ah, greenhouse. Very nice. I really appreciate this. Thank you. I got you a gift.
Did you?
Yes. I know how much you love dessert. And so I got you a little rum cake. Like a Christmas.
Wow.
Nobody likes them and they last for years. But I thought you'd like it. Because you won't last for years. So this is a dessert that you can use until you can't, be alive anymore.
Okay.
It was obviously Laurie's favorite dessert.
It's your favorite dessert. Here, enjoy this.
Thank you.
Taste.
Okay. Oh, it cuts so easily.
Yes, eat it.
She was looking at the cake. Should I eat it? Should I not?
Right at your mouth. Just pop it in your mouth. Pop, pop, pop. And now is when I tell you it's laced with LSD. I figured this would be a nice, fun trip for you. As you go on in years and grow closer to death, that maybe you could, enjoy a nice trip.
We cut to 2 a.m. We are in the bathroom of this huge mansion. Laurie and Ben are in the bathtub, blowing bubbles on LSD.
I don't know if I'm actually blowing bubbles or if my mind is creating them.
I'm just so happy you decided to eat some of the cake too. Because I
couldn't have forced you to do that. That would have been child endangerment. But if you did it on your own, that's okay.
Is it inappropriate that I, a young little man, am in a bath with you? I mean, we are fully clothed, so that's okay.
There's not even water in this bath. It's very...
I'm soaked. What am I soaked in then? I feel very wet.
I feel like I'm in the Sahara Desert and I'm blowing bubbles with my own spit.
Sand bubbles?
Spit sand bubbles.
Yes, I see them.
We cut to 4 a.m. as the LSD begins to suddenly wear off. There are tensions coming into the surface. It seems there is a little bit of a sexual tension going on, and it's really quite inappropriate.
I don't know if you can see this, but I am somewhat aroused.
I'm glad that you told me.
Just because we're being honest with each other. We have been for the last 5 hours of this trip.
It's been a very arousing trip in general.
Yes. Your face has morphed into my crush, Penelope, at school. And so I cannot help but be a little bit turned on.
Look, you can't keep seeing the one woman you're in love with and all women. Yeah, you have to see that women are individual creatures. Yeah, they're not just the objects of your desire. Okay?
I understand, yes, yes. What about boys?
They are also humans with their own individual. This took me a long time to learn. Okay? I used to see men everywhere, which is like, yes, penis on a person. Must have penis. That's not what you should do.
Oh. What about non-binary people?
Then it depends on whether or not you like the genitals that they have.
I don't see genitals. I just hear them. It's the LSD.
Okay. Maybe it's better to hear genitals.
Yeah. Sounds weird, genitals.
As Laurie and Ben were talking about genitals, all of a sudden Laurie started having a really strange feeling somewhere around her chest. She felt like she must sit for a second.
Oh.
She was...
Oh, Laurie? My love? What is wrong?
I'm sorry. My time has come.
What?
My
But this
heart is no longer a fluttering.
Have I killed you, Laurie? Is this my fault, or is this just your really advanced age?
You haven't killed me. You released me.
In a good way, right? Like, that's a good way to go out?
It's a good way to go. You're fine. Now stop idolizing Penelope, okay?
I won't. I will forever idolize you.
Oh,
Forever.
that's also not what I want.
Oh, no? Well, Merry Christmas.
Okay, Merry Christmas.
Everyone.
It's a
Happy
great birthday. Okay.
Happy birthday. And
Happy Death Day, everybody.
Happy Death Day.
Death by dessert. Thank you very much, team. Thank you very much, team. Because you got me a little bit wired up on the sexual tension of it. I'm going to give you guys the 10 points. So it is now 10-5 in favor of the mail order babies. All right. As we move on to a game called Radio. Yeah, I know. So radio is our game. I think I have assigned, please let me just check my notes. We've already done some, can I have everyone up on screen, please?
I think you might have the scores wrong, Brian. I'm not sure.
Sorry?
But we are mail order babies, so if they got 10, they should be on.
Oh, I'm sorry, then I
five.
switched. My apologies, then I had
Woo!
that. I had
Carl with the honesty.
Oh, okay.
You know,
You should
I
get,
wa-
their team should get points for that honesty. That's good sportsmanship.
Yeah.
You're
10
right.
points for Gryffindor.
We don't need a leg up to crush you, Christian. All right, that's just what I'm getting at. Okay.
Oh, unsportsmanlike language.
So I'm just gonna quickly, remember I gave you guys numbers before. Can you show me which number you are, Jen? Okay, Lindsay, you're a 1. Carl, you're a 2. Sorry, this is just for you guys to understand because I'm about to direct a little scene here. Yael is 4, and thank you, Summer, you're 5. Okay, I have put down in the chat, if you players can look, in the different chat, I put the different radio stations down that we got for suggestions. Oh, I have a few more. I add them in. We have Christian radio and National Public Radio. So I'm going to add those.
Oh, wow.
Christian.
I'm National Public Radio.
NPR. NPR is sort of a public broadcasting station.
Christian.
So, hi audience. I need one more thing. I need a theme for our radio, our game of radio. That means some overarching topic that the radio stations are going to work across, okay? So something like, climate change or something nice and funny, okay? Sorry. So you guys, can you see the different suggestions that we've gotten?
Yeah.
Ladies first here. Lindsay, what do you want to play?
Dealer's choice.
You don't have a preference?
No.
Okay, we'll move on. Yeah, Elle, do you have a preference?
Yeah, I want to do love advice.
Love advice, good. That was a suggestion that came really, I kind of twisted it from the rom-com. Summer Banks, what do you want to play?
Mute.
I have Christian radio.
You have Christian radio.
Christian radio. No.
Christian, good. Lindsay, one last chance before I go to the men.
Euro dance.
Euro dance, thank you.
Yeah.
Good.
Yay.
Carl, what you got?
I'll go pirate radio, please.
Pirate. And Christian, what do you want to play?
I think I'll take NPR, please.
NPR. Great. Good. Actually, can I get one more music station from somebody? Is there any?
Well, Euro dance will be music.
Yeah, I'll make my music.
What's that?
I'll make my Christian music.
Okay, thank you. You'll be Christian rock. Good. All right.
Yeah,
Thank you.
Christian rock,
Oh,
got
Christian anything. Christian music. All right. Very good.
Christian music.
So, we've got a couple suggestions here. Smoothies, recipes. Let's go smoothie recipes.
Smoothie recipes.
Smoothie recipes is our topic. One more time. Can we, number 1, tell us again your radio station?
Euro dance.
Good. Number 2, Carl, what do you got?
Pirate radio.
Number 3, Christian, what do you got?
NPR.
Number 4, Yael.
Love advice.
And number 5 is
Christian rock.
all right, great. So what's going to happen? They're going to take up the theme of smoothie recipes as their major topic of discussion. I'm going to be changing the radio stations by putting up different numbers. All right, whenever they hear that number, see that number, they're going to pop up on screen and be like they're on the radio. But they'll all be watching my fingers because I will be changing the numbers and changing the channels. So players, here we go. Everyone off screen, here we go, players. Oh, so this is the game of radio. Enjoy. 1.
Yeah, but everyone knows the smoothest way to rock is to get funky. Test out the mic. We're gonna play some Paula Abdul. He's a cold-hearted snake. Look into his eyes. Uh-oh, he's not telling lies. He's a lover boy play. He don't play by rules.
Welcome back to NPR. We're talking smoothies with political commentator Brock Frampton. Brock, what do you like to put into your smoothies? Well, Karen, I like to put in a lot of anger, a little bit of lefty spice, and some right-wing bitters. Of course, I use that with a base of the milk of kindness. And, I blend it up real smooth, and then I don't drink it because it's poison.
And you know warm the water and the wine. Then he said, I'll make some smoothie with that wine. So we added some kale and some green sprouts. Then he mixed it all up and he poured it out, and that smoothie was the savior for you and me. That's right, that's smooth.
You're listening to KPYR Pirate Radio, bringing you the saltiest sounds on the 7 seas. And today, we're talking smoothie recipes. As ye well be known, if you want to be staving off the scurvy, the best way to do so is with a beautiful and delicious smoothie. So the first recipe up, this one is Captain Blackbeard's Smooth-A-Rama Smoothie. Ingredients, 2 parts rum, 2 parts grog, and just a pinch of seawater.
So, you know, a lot of people, they ask me, a lot of my listeners, Melinda, what is your recipe for a long-lasting, smoothing, healthy relationship? And I tell them, first of all, it's a healthy dose of passion and a lot of listening. Yeah. You guys feeling me? Well, I'm here with my first listener on the line. Want to talk about, you know, heartache. I get you, darling. I get you. It's hard.
For all those ladies who feel like they need a detox, the Bible is your detox. The Bible will cleanse you, cleanse you from all your sins. The Bible is your detox. The Bible is your
Na 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 na. She's got the look. All right, that was Roxanne with She's Got the Look. Next up, we got the dedication for the people of Berlin. 2 Hearts by Phil Collins. It's going to get real funky now that they're back together. Am I right? 2 hearts, meaning just...
Millions of peaches, peaches for me. Millions of peaches, peaches for free. Okay, it's Karen Crockpot. We're back on NPR. We're just playing songs that feature foods that you would put in smoothies. Peaches, of course, can go in smoothies. If anybody knows of a spinach song.
And you just take that vanilla, you put it in your belly button, and, you know, enjoy. That's a free tip for me. Okay, next up on the line, we have Eric. Eric says he has...
We're taking calls now. Okay, we'll go to line 2 where we have Captain Davenport. Captain Davenport, what have you got in the line of smoothies first?
Yes, well, I'm actually just calling in to complain that we've been completely unable to produce any smoothies here upon the HMS Intrepid for the last couple of weeks because you and your scurvy band of pirates stole all of our dehydrated milk products and indeed all of our fruit. And I must say that once the Queen hears of this, there will be a decree put out that all
And you know that he turned fishes and loaves into fishes and loaves and fishes, loaves and fishes, loaves and fishes, loaves and fishes, loaves. And if you make you into fishes and loaves.
Okay, and you're out here, you're talking about New York and everything like that, but nobody's talking about the issues here. It's too expensive to buy a smoothie these days in New York. Okay, well, thank you. That's Paulie in Bensonhurst calling from New York, complaining about how expensive smoothies have.
Do you feel my smoothie blending? Do you feel it now? Is it so fruity? Or am I only dreaming? Or is...
I don't think I need to get advice from some stupid girl, you know, who's not even married, you know. You're fucking single. Okay, you know, you just gotta, you know, chill, feel it, maybe have a smoothie. You know, we're here online on the radio, and I think you need to be more into the love and into the passion. You know, it's not about a certificate. You don't even know what you're talking about because
Some days you'll feel like you're a pillar of salt, and those days are true when you're a pillar of salt.
But if you want to get free of that salt, then you just make a quick detoxifying smoothie of God. A detoxifying smoothie.
Oh, if you see the fruity smoothie on the side of the road, it's got 16 ounces of fruit juice. Love the fruit juice, yeah. So healthy, so healthy.
Dude, you don't even know how hard it is drinking a smoothie through a mask. This is so heavy, bro. Like, I get it.
A long time listener, first time caller. I found that the best types of smoothies produced on the open seas are ones that contain as many of one's own bodily fluids as possible, so that
I'm going to cut that off right there. Nobody wants to hear that.
And I went down to the river to harvest some algae for some beautiful healthy smoothies and some sushi too. But then I realized that's not what you're supposed to do. You go down to the
Drinking
river.
the juice of fruit, the juice of fruit, drinking the juice.
And get up in the morning when you need some praying, and you forget that what you needed was to pack your Bible and
Now, in lieu of a smoothie machine, what I found is that a nice empty rum barrel and a mop and just a good bit of elbow grease from your best cabin boy, and you can just really blend that stuff up exactly as you want it. And there should be a little left over for the cabin boy as well.
News. President Trump has declared war on the smoothie industry. You blame him for low numbers at his rallies. Apparently, the smoothie lobby is quite strong in Washington these days, a little bit stronger than oil, they're saying. So the stocks.
all hail to the wonderful, almost needing some cleansing. Oh, you need to go.
Darn it. Of course.
Oh,
There you
just
go.
wants to
You
let
want a
you-
bottle of rum. Smoothie up your bum. I put it in a floozy. Floozies on the 7 seas.
I don't know.
The time be fast, and we
You
want
know
to
what?
it was too
Doing
far.
that. I
Oh!
just don't get it. I just don't get it, you know?
That was ridiculously fun. Thanks very much. I did not tell you that Summer Banks was playing for the mail order babies, and I'm gonna give it to the babies because that.
Oh, yeah.
Rock. Thank you for the Christian rock that set him over the side. Sorry about that. Sorry about that Tinder. Sorry about that Tinder disaster. It's okay. Life goes on as we move on to the next game. But for it, I need a suggestion from the audience, please. I need something that you did today, or in the last couple days, something kind of different, spectacular, something special that happened to you in your life. We'll just use your name, whatever your screen name is, and we'll use that suggestion for the next game. So something interesting that happened, that would be not newsworthy, but we'll just say it is, okay? For the next game of Newscaster, what will happen is in a minute, Summer Banks will be the newscaster, and the other teams will be coming up with different sections of the news to present for this game of Newscaster. Oh, you know what? This is a good opportunity for me to push the Comedy Cafe Berlin. Let you know they are our fantastic host of this show and so many live shows, and we can't wait to get back on the Comedy Cafe Berlin's stage. Letting you know that the Comedy Cafe is now open as a bar, so please come on over on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday nights and come over and have a drink. I think it's at 6:30. They're open until 11 o'clock at night. So please come on over, start buying your drinks again. And very soon we'll be having our live shows again. If you want to donate, this show is free. So if you want to show your appreciation, you go to ComedyCafeBerlin.com and go to their merchandise page, buy a gift certificate, get some merchandise, donate to their fantastic, to this fantastic club, sign up for a class in improvisation or sketch comedy, they have plenty of great classes for you as well. So go to ComedyCafeBerlin.com and please support our local wonderful comedy scene. So we have to take this suggestion. I think this is, the name is Trin. I don't know I think it's Trin. I'm just gonna go that. And Trin drove a self-driving bus. Okay, I'm not sure if this is the right name, but we'll just go with that name Trin. Okay, because that's the best I can figure out from her or his state screen name. Drove a self-driving bus. And no, don't shut up. That's a great suggestion. Please keep giving suggestions. Okay, so drove a self-driving bus. Summer, are you ready for the newscast?
I am so ready.
Oh, I got the name. Trinu. I hope I got that right. Triinu. Trinu. All right. Cool. This is the game of newscaster. Please enjoy.
Welcome everyone to Breaking News with Summer Summerson. I am Summer Summerson. Now, what we've just found out is that Trinu has driven a self-driving bus. Now, as we are very well aware, this will have wide-reaching consequences all across the Southland. So let's go to our reporter on the scene, Lindsay. Lindsay, you're out there on the scene. Lindsay, can you please tell us a little bit more about what Trinu has done here?
Trinu is on the forefront of a transportation revolution. There are people here riding in the streets out of joy because this is the changing transportation we need to keep people safe. Basically, bus drivers are a high level of risk of exposure. In the modern self-driving bus, someone supervises the bus from the back and the bus drives itself. And people
Wait, so you're telling me he was driving the bus from the back?
Yeah, we're just supervising the self-driving bus. The technology is there. We just need a human. There are pilots still in planes, but like plane flies itself kind of thing.
Oh, right. Well, that's very fascinating. Thank you so much for that report, Lindsay. Did you manage to see anyone who witnessed the driving?
I have someone here with me. They're afraid to come on camera. They're a little shy, but maybe if we just coax them towards the camera, they'll. Yes. Would you like to tell the people what you saw?
So, at first it was very frightening. Okay. I was just about to go on the bus, and then I went on the bus, and then I came up to the driver's seat, and there was no driver. There was just
shocking.
This app thing.
Shocking.
There was just like no one talking to me, and then everybody said, just sit, and I was afraid I'm gonna get caught because I was doing something wrong. And then everybody told me this lady was doing a whole new thing. And turns out she's like a school bus driver, and she just got tired from driving the bus, so she just invented an app. I think my mom doesn't let me say anything else. I have to
All right.
go.
Well, thank you for being very brave.
Thank you, Kelly. Thank you.
Our show tonight. We appreciate it. Oh, Lindsay, always getting the kids. It's good for ratings. Love you.
Hey, kids are the most honest eyewitnesses out there. Am I right?
It's true.
I'm gonna go over here and see if there's anyone else that was terrified for their lives in the self-driving bus.
All right. Well, we'll come back to you if you find anyone else. Now we really need to check out the terrifying implications of this new back supervision self-driving bus technology for the sports world. So let's go over to Christian over there with sports.
What a shocking day, Summer, for the sports world. Today at the Manchester United match, where there was no fans in the stands, a self-driving bus came careening through the match. It was being driven by a person, which is absolutely insane for a self-driving bus. But the bus did score a cracker of a goal for Manchester U, who won the match because of the self-driving bus. Never been seen before. And the bus has been signed to a 3-year contract with Manchester U. good for approximately 100 million pounds.
Now wait, does the self-driving bus come with the driver, Trinu, that was driving it to make that goal?
Apparently, contract negotiations with the driver has stalled. So, Timo will only tell if it was the bus alone self-driving itself that scored that winning goal, or if it was the driver driving the self-driving bus. So, we will have updates for you, hopefully within 5 minutes. They are negotiating very quickly with the driver, Trinu. I'll be back with some news about that.
All right, excellent. We will call you back in with more updates after this report from the weather. Carl, please bring us in with the weather.
Thanks, Bob. We're having a really warm, sunny day here over on the East Coast. But as you can see, we're going to have some really heavy low-pressure fronts coming in here from the Pacific, which is going to be a big deal for any of you out there driving on the roads, especially those of you who are in self-driving vehicles, specifically self-driving buses. You see, we're getting reports that due to technical faults within the computer systems of these buses, that they are unable to handle the rain. Now, you might be asking yourself, how is this different to any normal driver in Los Angeles? And the difference is that the buses thankfully have a little bit more compassion for human life than your average LA driver. So stay safe on the roads out there, folks. And remember, you're a lot safer if you don't make any contact with any other human beings whatsoever. Back to you, Summer.
All right, thank you so much, Carl. Now, Lindsay, did you manage to find anyone else out there on the scene?
I did, but you're not gonna like it. They might be another liability. They're not a minor, but they're a little quirky.
Okay.
They're also very camera shy. Come on, don't worry. I won't hurt you.
Trust you.
Come on. Relax, Summer. It's okay. I won't get suspended again. I promise.
Dead air here. That's fine.
Come on.
Am I on the TV?
Yeah, you are.
Hey mom, I'm on the TV. Hey mom, I saw a bus that done drove itself down the street. It was crazy. What's this? Am I on the news? What's happening?
Yes, you are. You're here on Breaking News with Summer Somerson.
Well, I saw the bus driving, and it didn't have no person in the front of it. And I just started praying to our dear Lord above, because as far as I'm concerned, it looks like the machine apocalypse. I saw that movie Terminator 2, and it seems like that's what's happening. So I say, let's get to looting, get to riding.
Okay.
And,
All right. Well, it's wonderful to
Not a
have
little
you
editorial.
on.
I'm sorry about that.
Thank you. You have an update, Kristen.
Summer, we've got breaking news in the sports world. Hi, my name is Clem Clemerson. I am partners with Christian, who has fainted from this crazy soccer world news. Turns out that Trinu has decided not to sign with Manchester U and is now signed with Manchester City.
No. Well, out there, you heard it.
Oh my God, I couldn't believe it. I just passed out, Summer. Thank you, girl, for helping me out with that. What is going on?
Thank you so much, Clem.
Clem is now doing my job. He's the sound guy. What is going on here?
Christian, you've done great. You trained Clem well. I'm so happy that we got to break that breaking news about Trinu signing with Manchester City while the bus went to Manchester United. Thank you very much. That was breaking news with Summer Somerson. We'll see you back here at every 2 a.m. weekday or weekend.
Thanks, everyone. Going back on. That's wonderful. Thank you. I would like to see if we can do a one quick game here. Our final closing game for tonight's match is a game called Making Love. So, I'm sorry. Score. We've got, let's see, that was the Tinder disaster. The Tinder disaster wins this one. Sorry. And congratulations. They were fantastic. Yeah. I think it was Sports pushed him over. And the final match of tonight, final game of tonight's match, which will be, believe it or not, going to decide who wins. I know, It's crazy.
Oh my God, we might get a DVD.
I need from you guys a whole bunch of jobs, okay? Occupations, please. And also objects, okay? So jobs and objects for the suggestions for our final game of tonight's match.
Or as I like to call them, jobjects.
Jobjects.
Objection.
Stop it. This gives me a chance one more time to welcome you to the online edition of Comedy Shorts brought to you by the Comedy Cafe Berlin. Please check out all the Comedy Cafe Berlin's show listings. We're doing online shows. I'm not sure if they'll be how their summer schedule will be going, but we're hoping, of course, to get back on live, on stage, on the stage in Neukölln as soon as we can. Check out comedycafeberlin.com. Get on there, sign up for on their Facebook page, like them, all you like, please, please, please donate all you can. So we've got some, we don't have any jobs. I need some jobs, people. Please, jobs and objects, all right? Let me see if I've got anything else here.
Jobjects.
Just see if I've got any.
Jobjects.
Oh, top model. We can go top model until we get some. All right. This is a pretty. Not a tasteful game. You're going to hear a line called "Making Love," and they're going to use these suggestions and come up with a punchline. If they have a good idea, they simply raise their hand. I will call them out. So in the meantime, players, here we go. I do need some. Oh, good. We get some suggestions, and here they roll. So our first one is top model. If you have an idea, raise your hand, and we go. Lindsay, go.
Making love with me is like the next top model. You're not the next top model. Please take a headshot and go.
Carl.
Making love to me is like making love to the next top model. You can't tell if I'm enjoying it or not because I'm smizing through it.
Any others?
Okay. Making love to me is like pretty much all versions of top model because you have to work in teams, but I still eliminate you individually.
Christian.
Making love to me is like making love to the next top model because I don't eat much.
Oh.
What? I don't know.
Yeah, Elle.
Making love to me is like top model. I'm always trying out new poses.
Carl.
Making love to me is like making love to a top model because I'm a top and I look like a model.
Let's move on. We've got zookeeper.
The zookeeper.
A zookeeper. Anyone? Lindsay.
Making love with me is like a zookeeper. It starts in the wild and ends up in bars. Am I right?
Fuck.
Anyone else?
Yeah, but I can't top that.
All right. How about billboard? A billboard.
A what?
Billboard. Like
a billboard?
Billboard you see on the sides of the billboards. Oh God, great suggestions coming in. Christian.
Making love to me is like making love to a billboard. If my name was Bill, I would board you.
Anyone else? Summer.
Making love to me is like driving down a highway with lots of billboards. There's lots of warnings about drunk driving, and the more conservative the area gets, the more warnings there are about abortion.
Carl.
Sorry.
Me?
Yeah, Carl.
Making love to me is like a billboard. It costs about 20 grand for 2 weeks.
Sold. That's a good price.
It's good exposure. It's good exposure.
Nurse. We got a new suggestion. Nurse. Lindsay.
Making love with me is like a nurse. You might get your shot. You might not.
Christian.
Making love with me is like making love to a nurse. I do excellent rectal exams.
Yikes. Summer.
Making love to me is like nursing. It's essential work.
Carl.
Making love to me is like making love to a nurse. Look, I've sponge bathed down 85-year-old men. There's nothing to be embarrassed about at all.
Christian.
Making love to me is like making love to a nurse. I will wear protection.
Hey.
Hey.
I should make love in masks only, right?
Yeah. Oh, sorry. Yael, go ahead. Yael.
Making love to me is like a nurse. I will only change your potty after a couple of days.
Oh God. How about Lindsay?
Making love to me is like a nurse. I only come if you push the button.
Ooh, nice.
Ding ding ding. I'm gonna go with Carl's got one.
Making love to me is like being a nurse. I'm so good at it, the whole neighborhood's gonna come out and applaud.
Yay!
How about we switch to show host? Yes, Yael.
Making love to me is like making love to a show host. I gotta read the cue cards to know exactly what I'm doing.
Lindsay.
Making love to me is like making love to a show host. Show me love.
Carl, go.
Making love to me is like making love to a ComedyShorts show host. A lot of energy, but no real talent.
Oh, snap.
Minus points.
Oh, you
trying
just
to lose points.
Okay, Summer.
Making love to me is like hosting a show. If it's not going well, you just have to ring the bell.
Nice. Lindsay.
Making love to me is like a show host. The whole time everyone's just going, no whammies, no whammies, no whammies, no whammies.
We'll do one more. How about deep sea diver?
Ooh.
Almost two. Yeah.
Deep sea diver.
Deep sea diver. Lindsay.
Making love with me is like a deep sea diver. Probably funded by James Cameron.
Christian.
That's so good.
A deep sea diver, eventually you will have to come up for air.
Summer.
Making love to me is like deep sea diving. It's still mostly done by the French.
Okay. Carl.
Making love to me is like deep sea diving. You can pee and nobody's really gonna care.
Oh, snap. That's gotta be the end of it.
The closer. You got
classy.
Amazing. We could have gone on for a lot longer, but we're gonna have to call it. Because of Carl's comedy shorts joke.
Yeah, I host too. I know what it takes. It takes talent.
Your team gets bonus points for going the distance. I'm going to give it to you and Lindsay for tonight. Big man.
What? Oh my God.
We did it. We did it.
Yeah.
If I
We
would have
bit the
known
hand that fed us and we came out on
insult
top.
you,
That was very,
I
very.
would have insulted you long ago.
Yeah, I didn't know that's what it takes to win.
Brian is a glutton for punishment. Top tip.
I loved it. Thank you very much. What a great show. Please, may I, it's a wonderful, wonderful, great time to play with people from all over the world here. Christian, who is coming from Los Angeles. Summer Banks, who's here in Berlin. We've got Lindsay coming in from Madrid. Yael coming in from Israel. And Carl coming here from Berlin, all the way from Berlin. I'm Brian, and thank you so much for coming tonight. Enjoy June 21st, once in a lifetime, summer solstice. Keep it up, guys. Thanks so much for joining us, and good night. Thanks for playing.